Marcus trying to stick his nose between Keselowski and Truex.
And he brings the 9 up high behind Keselowski. 2x2 into the corner with Regan well out front. He will lead the first lap.
Yeah, Menard his car was really loose down in turn 1, but he's coming back now. We know he's fast.
Tony Raines bounced off the wall, but continues. Well, it's no one groove racetrack. They're 2 and 3 wide all the way back.
Martin Truex, a strong run through 1 and 2, got under Keselowski, and now shooting for Jeff Burton as they go into 1.
Truex is 56 on the move and into 4th place. Behind Regan, Allmendinger, and Menard. Bobby Labonte got into the wall that lap.
Yeah, this track is just really, really slick, and we got trouble turn 1. The car, hard lick.
Landon Castle down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Derek Cope's car.
He just wanted to go straight.
Cope heavily damaged and slides into the mud in the infield.
Right away.
Boy, that 64 car of Cope rammed into 09 of Castle. I mean, he just hit him running wide open. That was a big hit.
Look, though, Darrell, Landon Castle's window net's down. That means Landon's okay, or was able to lower the net himself. And the main part of the contact was to that left rear tire area. You can see just ahead of the tire, the door was still in pretty good shape. But, man, that was scary looking.
Because you'll see him.
Look at there, left rear tire.
You see he's got the smoke, and
that's the left rear
tires
all
down.
Pieces.
And he's sideways getting in the corner. And now just hang on here, because this is going to get big and ugly.
Check out that camera angle. Great work, guys.
And watch this thing when it goes back up the hill. Here, you think he's going to stay down. You think he's going to stay down. Go high, go high, go high. One made it. Bam.
Oh.
One
what
didn't.
A lick in the driver's door. On our Fox Exmo Extreme Slow-Mo Cam, both drivers have climbed from their cars. They are both okay.
Look at that rear spring bouncing through the air.
But that's just that's an incredible hit to the left rear of the 09 car.
These cars are amazing. The way you can run into each other and walk away. We just said both drivers are out. They walked away. I can't believe it. What an impact.
Green flag.
Truex is ready to go, wasn't he?
Martin Truex, he's all over the back end of Allmendinger, trying to get him going. They may have the advantage on the outside. Oh, Martin pushed up right there in the middle of the corner.
But Dinger is going to exit turn 2 with the lead by half a car length. Can he hold it? No. Regan comes storming back on the inside.
It's 2 fast Fords at the front of the field right now. Jack Roush says he's got the car to beat in David Regan's car.
Menard looking in that bright yellow car in 3rd. Truex 4th.
Whoa.
Keselowski 5th.
Boy, AJ just slammed the door on Menard right there going through the trial.
He tried to slam it, Darrell.
Cost him his momentum, and Menard exits the corner in 2nd.
But here comes Allmendinger back on the outside, runs him down the hill, too. Didn't like that move he put on him on the front straightaway, I don't believe.
I think what we're seeing right there, Michael, is that steam under the hood.
And some under the helmet.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of that, too.
I think that's a fair call on both accounts.
3 wide right there. Joey Logano is on a tear, man. He is coming through the field.
Logano's number 20 and Travis Kvapil's David Gilliland's 34, and Bobby Labonte, who hasn't missed an all-star race since '95, right in the middle of it. Let's go down to the care center.
Landon Castle out of the care center. That was a huge hit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. You just need it for these guys. It's security benefits Chevy. You know, we just need to get some laps. This is our car for next week. You know, these guys at Phoenix Racing work really hard, and it's tough. You know, this is the Open. You know, so you know, this stuff shouldn't happen on lap 2. But
did you know the tire went down to start it?
Yeah, I felt it going down, and I was lifting out of the throttle, you know, to try to save the car. It's just terrible, you know. It's you know, security benefits. Being a teacher today puts us in this race, you know, and they're going to put us in the next one. So, you know, hopefully we can do better next week with a different car.
Glad you're okay. Thanks, Larry.
Thanks to Derek Cope, also checked and released at the care center. Move too soon. Appears to be able to hold off Paul Menard. Now they'll come past the halfway sign. and then likely on the back straightaway. NASCAR will wave the caution, and it'll be halftime.
And it'll be decision time.
I will say this. Lap times have fallen off a little bit more than I would have thought they would. That last time by 29.91, fast lap a second quicker at 28.99. That could factor into your decision. The caution's out.
All right, the first 6 drivers stayed out. The Napa car of Truex got 2 tires. So did Ambrose, Logano, and Burton. Bobby Labonte got 2, and way to the inside for the lead. Bad Brad. How about that?
Well, he timed it perfectly, and he's been running up there and pushing people on every restart. He just pushed himself to the lead that time. We'll find out if clean air means anything.
Wow, what a restart that was.
And David Regan wakes up in second. 3 wide. The Dinger, Ambrose, and Casey Mears.
4 new tires and nowhere to go.
Mike, all these guys right now back in that gaggle right there, they're thinking, we got to go, we got to go. And that's when something usually goes wrong.
Only green flag laps count in this segment. Second place, Menard, inside Regan.
I think this is what Drew Blickensherfer was trying to tell David Regan. Focus. Don't worry about the tires. That's not what's going to beat you. That restart might be what beat you, and he reminded him of that.
But you know, Darrell, every now and then these athletes will step up and do something special. And what Brad Keselowski, don't blame it all on Regan. What Brad Keselowski did on that start was special.
While they battle for second, one car is closing on that pair, and it's Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, and he's bringing Truex and Logano with him. Look, those first 6, 7, 8 cars are all gaining on our leaders, so those tires are paying off a little bit.
And Allmendinger with his 4. Allmendinger of his 4 got up there. He's getting up there pretty quickly as well. I was having a flashback there for a minute when that 2 car took the lead, because you remember how strong he was.
Car in the wall, turn 4. Caution is out for the number 30 of David Stremme.
It's another car that stayed out.
Hard contact.
We haven't seen any sign of tire issues, and even though Stremme wasn't a car that stayed out, looks like that right front tire is blown, but we haven't seen any problems with the tires here.
No, you're right, Michael. He was the last car not to pit at the halftime break.
But you think about the dominance of that 2 car over here last year with Kurt Busch at the wheel, and here this thing is running. It's looking pretty stout right here tonight.
What we do now, Darrell? Come get some tires or stay out?
No, man, you made your bed. Got to lay in it.
I bet you Dale Jr. might think about coming to get some
now there
tires.
might be somebody like him, but the guys up front, I think they got what they got.
There is Stremme, who was running 17th, up and into the wall just ahead of Todd Bodine. Keselowski, Menard, Regan, Truex, Logano, Burton. Who's going to win it? Green flag.
Oh. Man, Burton just got into the back of Truex. Got him a little slideways.
Logano tried to stick his nose in there. He gets up into Menard.
Oh, we got
Dinger gets into him, and away they go. Around goes Vickers.
No caution yet.
Caution's out, inside, caution's out.
Boy, that was aggressive.
You know what I call that? UGLY. And there ain't nobody got an alibi for that one.
Sure, we're flat spotted, RB.
That's just ugly.
Joey Logano had a head of steam, and he was going to take advantage of it.
And a tire rub on the left front of Paul Menard as a result of that contact.
That baby.
And the right rear has gone up pretty well, too. Remember, these caution laps do not count. Who are we going to look at on this restart? How about Paul Menard?
Yeah, the restarts are tough over here, man. You just don't realize that so many times this happens.
Well, you see, he tried to anticipate it a little bit, Darrell, and then he spun his tires, and Truex got in the back of him.
Yep, he got into the side of the 2 car a little bit, and here comes Joey Logano saying, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
There's a hole there.
I'll make one, I'll make another one.
There is now. And up they went, and not sure how Brian Vickers got turned around, but he did.
Burton crowded him down on the apron.
Okay.
Burton crowded Vickers down on the apron.
4 wide.
For a minute. This is when you say, you all right? Caution's out.
Look at AJ.
Now watch the 31 car turn down right there into the Vickers car and put him on the apron and spun him out.
Look at Logano. He's just acting like Paul Menard isn't even there. And you know, we talked about those 4 tires that one guy has, 43, AJ Allmendinger. Look where he comes out of this crash in.
He's happy man.
Menard, Burton, who is going to win the sprint showdown? Green flag.
Regan just can't get going. I mean, every restart he has lagged back. He just can't take off with those other guys, and that's really hurting him.
Look at Ambrose up on the outside, trying to take them 3 wide.
Boy, Allmendinger's there.
Loose.
Oh, another car up to him.
Yeah, Menard got with Truex. Martin drops back. More tire rub on Menard.
Good save right there, boys.
That wasn't a little bit of payback, was it?
You know, now there's a Menard.
Look at A.J. Allmendinger.
Oh, he gets under Menard. Racing his teammate hard.
Tell you who's loving every bit of this, though. The cat out front. He's a happy camper.
Allmendinger, Ambrose, teammates racing for 4th. Keselowski out front of Regan and Logano.
Look at that 9 car go down that back straightaway.
Ambrose into 4th.
Engine number 9 coming on down the line.
Yeah, when he got to turn 3, he was able to tuck it down to the bottom, too.
Yeah.
That's a good combination.
Gilliland with them in a 6-car breakaway. 11 to go.
There is no big picture tonight.
No.
I mean, right now, I mean, sure, you can say these 2 guys are going to transfer.
Get up under him. He'll give it to you. You're worried about fuel.
Get up. Hey, worried about fuel. Those Dodges don't get great fuel mileage.
2 to go.
Get up under him, he'll give it to you. That's not true. But he's got to get under him.
Oh, here he goes. Right here. Here he goes.
Come on.
He's got him down the back.
There you go. Do not let him down. That way, bud. That way. You're coming to the white. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Nice move for David Regan. He is back to the lead over Brad Keselowski. White flag in the wind. 1 lap to go.
All I can tell you is Regan is lucky he got by the 2, and they better be glad there's not about 5 more to go, because that Marcos Ambrose is coming in a hurry.
David Regan has 2 nationwide wins. He has never seen the checkered flag first in a Sprint Cup car.
Well, he's getting ready to see it.
Keselowski second. Ambrose closing hard as they come off turn 4 for the final time.
The All-Star race. Good job, guys.
The Sprint Showdown to David Regan and Brad Keselowski.
I just love a car race.
I do too. Well, you know what I like? Cat started on the pole, got shuffled around a little bit there, got his composure. Crew chief done a nice job. I tell you, Breckensurfer did a nice job of calming him down. Hit your marks, we'll get them back.
David Regan will make the All-Star race for the first time. Brad
Krista, that pass to retake the lead could have been worth $1,047,000. What were you thinking on that restart when you saw what transpired?
You know, I just spun the tires a little bit, and I knew those guys with 2 rights would have a little bit better grip there at the beginning. But, you know, kudos to Drew and our whole UPS team. We love logistics car. It was good on the long run. We thought we may have some cautions there at the end, and once Brad and I got out, I knew that I had probably a little better car than he did, and I just tried to stay on the bottom. And I would have been happy with second for a little while, but when we got that close, I said, hey, you know, let's go win this thing. So I feel like I just ran 600 miles, though. I'll go have a drink of Coca-Cola here and get ready for the next one.
Now you're chasing a 7-digit deposit slip. You had a long talk with your crew chief, Drew Blickensderfer. What did you learn, and what are you going to try to look ahead to this next race?
Well, I think that we saw the track did kind of what we thought it would. Freed up a little bit, gained a lot of grip. So maybe that was a good test session for our UPS team. Made a few small adjustments, and you know we got to go learn what the rules are for this All-Star race, and it's all going to be fun from here. You know, whatever happens from here on out is just going to be a bonus, and we got a shot to win this next one. So everybody, stay tuned.
Dick, stay tuned. It's all a learning experience.
Oh, it is indeed. And Brad Keselowski finishing second. Happy with that. That takes you into the big show, but you almost won it.
Yeah, you know, our goal is to transfer, but we want to win the showdown. And, you know, David was just really, really strong. I honestly think he's the car to beat tonight from what I saw. You know, he ran the fastest lap in qualifying trim of the whole field. And when we had qualifying earlier, and his car turns the middle so well. So I think he's the guy to beat, Dick, but still happy for everybody at Penske Racing. We got both cars, you know, in the big race here, the All-Star race with Kurt's Pennzoil Dodge and my Miller Lite Dodge. So, you know, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm ready to get racing and glad to make it in the big show. This is my 3rd year getting an opportunity to do it, and the guys at Penske Racing deserve it. We just need a little bit more speed, and we can win these things. But got lucky, made the right move on the restart, and didn't wreck, and I just wish I had a little more speed to keep the lead.
It's all about winning on All-Star night.